Alright, so, you know names? They exist, and I'm glad they do. Without them, I would be able to have the dumbest name of all time that I just refuse to ever change. And if you watched a certain George Ryan, I think his name was, he's the kind of guy who goes the hi, hello there on the internet, then I think you know how annoying conversations would be without names. Actually, now that you mentioned it, Undertale. Who's talking about Undertale? No one actually, but thanks for letting me get the transition in. So, you know Frisk and Kara? Well, I kind of wish that A, they both fell into the underground at the same time, and 2, that they never told anyone their names. Because if they did that, we'd get conversations like this. Human! Yeah, which human? Human with the striped shirt!
Yeah, that doesn't really help. I got striped shirt on, and so do they.
Yeah, so do I, so I don't really know. Human with the brown hair? I mean, yeah, again, yeah, I got brown hair too.
I got brown hair, and so do they. You still have to be more specific than that.
Yeah! So I'd say names are pretty useful. I mean, we do see them a lot in this stupid world. So Nintendo, buddy, pal. Why are you naming Splatoon 3's protagonist New Agent 3? What do you gain from that? What do you gain from naming your character something so stupid? So, for those of you who don't play one of the greatest video game series ever made, in Splatoon 1, you play as Agent 3, and in Splatoon 2, you play as Agent 4. Now in Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion, you play as Agent 8. What happened to Agent 5, 6, and 7? Well, it is a stupid dumb theory that these guys are Agent 5 and 6, but nowhere in the game does it ever say that. And also, that theory completely excludes Agent 7, so no, that theory is stupid, and dumb, and stupid, and I think it's also dumb too. You see, my viewer, the real reason they're called Agent 8 is because their test subject, this big boy number, and Captain Cuddlefish is a lazy Cuddlebones, so he just calls him Agent 8. Also, they're an Octoling. And for some reason, Octolings like the letter 8. So, there's your reason. So, with that being said, we have Agent 3, and we have Agent 4. So the next in line is Agent 5, right? I mean, that is how numbers work. 3, 4, and 5, that's how numbers work, so they named him Agent 5, right? Did you not hear me when I said they called him New Agent 3? Did you really think they called him Agent 5? Did you really think this video would exist if they called him Agent 5? New Agent 3? Listen, Nintendo, I get that Agent 3 is the captain of the Squid Beak Splatoon now, but I don't care. Listen, we're probably gonna call Captain Cuddlefish, even though he's retired. And even if we don't, what are we supposed to call OG Agent 3 now? Captain 3? No, that makes it sound like there's been multiple captains. If Nintendo continued to call them Agent 3, even after they've been upgraded to Captain, I don't think anyone would care. And if you care, go get blendered. And man, it's not even like you're reaching numbers that were too big. Like Agent 37, I'd get. But no, we were up to Agent 5. Agent 37 is a big number, but we were up to Agent 5. Nintendo, if you think 5 is a lot, you should see how many 3DS models you've made. Speaking of segues, 3DS models. Why do most of them have new in the title? Dude, what? You know that's gonna age horribly in a couple years, right? But I mean, then again, you don't really seem to mind being behind the times. Still, that's just a stupid name. And honestly, now that I think about it, Nintendo, why do you persist on using the word new? You got New Agent 3, the new 3DSs, and Ah! Why? Nintendo, what do you gain from calling your game something so stupid? And what's worse, it's not even one game, it's a whole damn series! First we got New Super Mario Bros., the New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the New Super Mario Bros. 2, the New Super Mario U, then New Super Luigi U, wow, nice mix-up Nintendo, then finally, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe! Speaking of U Deluxe, I'm surprised you didn't call MK8D New Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe New Nintendo Switch Edition that's new for the Nintendo Switch. Or something like that. Especially since you're trying to kill off the Wii U with all the Switch ports. If only the Wii U didn't fail. But of course, it was bound to with another one of your stupid names! Listen, man, I love the Wii U. Maybe not as much as a certain person who owns 4 of them and nearly all of the North American library of games. But still, I love it. But here's the thing, every single Wii accessory had the Wii name on it. The Wii Mote, the Wii Wheel, the Wii Balance Board, the Wii Motion Plus, the Wii Should Move On. And you know what makes it worse? When they revealed the Wii U, they focused so much on the gamepad that everyone just thought it was a new controller. No one even thought it was a new console. But here's the thing, I tried to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt, and I thought, you know the PlayStation series? PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It makes sense, and it's easy to name, and I thought Nintendo was trying to do something like that. And when the Wii released and it started printing money, Nintendo thought, that's what we should name the new console line after. And if that is what they thought, and that's an if, because I have no idea, then I think they were missing the point. The reason Sony calls their consoles the PlayStations is because they're not just a video game company. They make all kinds of electronics. And so you don't want to have that random girl on the bus who knows nothing about video games say, oh yeah, I have a Sony. What does that even mean? With the line called the PlayStation, they'll say, oh yeah, I have a PlayStation. So you know they're talking about video game consoles. But the thing is, Nintendo's only a video game company. So you know that same random girl on the bus that says, yeah, I have Nintendo, you know she's talking about video games already. Also, Nintendo, if you're gonna have a home console series like that, at least make sure that every single one of them has an interesting name and not just U at the end, because otherwise you're gonna end up naming your next console the Wii Series X. Hey random viewers, so this video is actually gonna end like right now. I know it's a pretty abrupt ending, but then Nintendo tried to go on Twitter and go, hey, we're gonna be doing Nintendo Direct. And I was like, sick. And I watched it, and guess what they did in the Direct? They made a thing called Nintendo Sports, which is based off of Wii Sports, which is great. Why didn't you name it Mii Sports? Maybe because you don't have the freaking Miis in there for some reason. I mean, yeah, you can play as them, but maybe you don't play against them. I don't really know. But the Miis are there, so, you know, I'll give it to them. Maybe you can play as classic Miis and these new devil children things. But Nintendo, if the old series was called Wii Sports, why? The only consistent thing after that would have been Mii Sports. It rhymes, I'm sure no one would have noticed, and it made sense. You're gonna have to change the title from Nintendo Switch Sports. Again. Also, if it's called Nintendo Sports, I don't know, I'm just adding this in because I genuinely forgot if it was called Nintendo Switch Sports or Nintendo Sports. If it's called Nintendo Sports, cool, that name at least makes sense. But bro, you had Mii Sports literally right there, and you didn't do it. Nintendo, what is wrong with you? Anyways, with all that said, the moral of the story is, I don't know, don't let Nintendo name your child.